Knee range of motion is not restricted to only flexion and extension of the knee. What also happens is that there's a conjunct rotation of the tibia, your larger shin bone, as you straighten and bend your knee. So what I mean is, in open chain positions, which means ones where your foot's not planted, such as playing de la hiva or spider guard in jiu-jitsu, or in yoga where you're trying to do some hamstring flossing, what's happening as you straighten your knee is that there's a conjunct external rotation of the tibia, meaning it turns out, as you straighten your knee. And as you bend your knee, your tibia rotates inwards to help you bend your knee. This happens a little bit backwards in standing. For example, in a squat, going down into a squat, your femur actually rotates out on the tibia and then it rotates in on the tibia as you come back up, but that's a different story. The point I'm trying to make is that to optimize your extension and flexion of the knee, you need to have optimal external and internal rotation of the tibia. Here is an exercise called Controlled Articular Rotation that you can do to help you gain this range of motion. I like to set up with my knee hooked over my forearm, so basically like a rear naked choke grip position. What this does is isolates the femur to make sure that you're doing the rotation from the shin and not the hip. So what you do is you turn out, externally rotate the tibia, straighten your knee as much as you can, turn in, and then bend. So you'll rotate out, straighten, in, and bend. Out, straighten, in, bend. And then it's good to also reverse directions. So now you'll straighten, turn out, bend. Turn in, straighten, rotate out, bend. Rotate in, straighten, rotate out, bend. You can also do this without hooking your knee on your arm. Like I said, the purpose of hooking the knee on the arm was to make sure that the movement is isolated to the knee and you're not rotating from the hips like this. So it's doable, you just have to focus a little bit more and move a bit slower. One other tip I give is to irradiate tension through the rest of the body. So generating tension through the core, bracing through the arms, even planting the other leg down, and then even generating a little bit of tension here to lock that thigh. And so it looks like this. So you externally rotate, straighten, internally rotate from the shin, bend. Externally rotate, straighten, internally rotate, bend, and then reverse directions. So straighten, externally rotate, bend, internally rotate, straighten, externally rotate, bend. So as you can see, it takes a lot more focus and you have to move a bit slower, but it's doable. Or if you're having difficulty coordinating the movement, or your hamstrings are super tight and they're distracting you from being able to do the exercise properly, then let's simplify it. You can just hook your knee on your arm like this, and let's do just straight tibial external rotation and internal rotation. Just like this, going back and forth. Give these a try and let me know what you think.